Another thing that I wanted to talk about was this sense of transparency in communications. And I guess by transparency, I mean, honesty. That there was a sense of honesty, authenticity, and transparency about the way in which you communicate management decisions to staff. You need to tell people as quickly as you can about things that are affecting their lives, and of course that doesn't mean that you tell them everything, but you tell them as much truth as makes sense for them to know. And I was really struck with the sense that at a certain time in the museum's history, and I think this is sort of an artifact of it being a smaller place, salaries were known. And I know that sounds today like it's a crazy, wild thing, but in fact it was incredibly powerful as a manager for me to hold myself accountable to knowing that this information is not secret. And it made me be accountable for the kind of decisions that I would make in terms of equity and parity, and really helped me to think long and hard about why I was making certain decisions. And when I say that's kind of a misnomer, because I always felt like I was surrounded by the team, which was Elaine's team. And this is another thing that I learned from Elaine's management style, is how to work in a team. We had team meetings every week, and everybody was empowered to bring their issues to the table, get the best wisdom from everybody else, understand what everybody else is doing and how you fit into it. It was my first exposure to team-based management, and there was a sense of camaraderie and collectiveness that team structure built, that I continued to carry it through all of my management experience. So there were a lot of underpinnings, a sense of collective mission, a sense of management philosophy, a sense of how we wanted to be as an institution, not just what we wanted to do. And all of those structures and underpinnings I went on to read about in my management literature. So I realized, the museum was way ahead of its time in terms of its management philosophy and approach. Transformational leadership was already a part of what I had learned at the museum. The museum was already a learning organization. It knew how to learn as an organization, not just as a group of individuals. And that's a really complex, hard thing to do. And we just took it all for granted because it happened for us who were there. But only in retrospect do we realize how hard it was.